Hey, welcome back to our next video. Today I just wanted to do a quick update of how the spray booth works. And I just wanted to show you a few things and let you know how it actually turned out, since now I've had about a week to use it. It works great. Got no problems with it whatsoever. The window vent that I made works great. The flapper on the door, if anybody was wondering, there is enough air out of here to push air through the vent and pin that flapper door open. It works perfectly. The span I'm running is about 4 feet, and then I have aluminum elbows off the window, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I want to show you the vent hose that I have. Okay, so here's the hose. It's been referred to as a dryer hose in places. It's really not a dryer hose. I looked at dryer hoses everywhere. I couldn't find anything like this. I did look it up online, and it's a PVC vent hose. It's a lot heavier than a dryer hose. So as you can see, I can compact it like this and it stays, or I can stretch it out and it stays, and it holds shapes. I can make an angle with it. I can do all this stuff. I have yet to see a dryer hose that does this. It's quite a bit heavier than a dryer hose, and it works really well. Things I've heard and seen say that this hose creates turbulence. I don't know how. The only thing I can think of is maybe they're thinking because of the ribs in here, the air bounces through here. It's not the case. This is the hose that came with the spray booth, and it works great. I've got no problems with it whatsoever. The only thing I had to do was I added this collar, came with it. So out of the back of the spray booth, instead of adding this straight to that, I put an elbow and an extension, and then I just hooked this to that. At the other end, I added an elbow and another extension, and the reason for the extensions was just that the hose wasn't quite long enough to reach. And then this I just plug onto the window vent, plug the other end into the machine, and I'm good to go. Now I did have to duct tape this all up, only because the seams in the aluminum vent leaked. So I needed to seal those off, so I ducked everything on there, and then I ducted the hose. I taped the hose right onto the thing here, onto the extension, more so that it didn't slip off, but it also seals it really well. I tried it without sealing it, and air is coming out through the seam in the aluminum pipe right here. It's just blowing right out of here. So it's all sealed up. I don't think I'm going to need to tape up anymore. These seams here and these flex pieces here all seem pretty tight. They don't seem to be leaking. At least I'm not smelling paint fumes in the house, which is all that I really need. So let me put the window vent into the window, and I'll hook all this up, and I'll show you what it looks like all together. Okay, so there's the vent in the window. It works well. It seals good. There's really no air coming in. There's a little bit maybe, but it's better than the old vent leaving the window open. So it works good there. On the other side we have this. So you can see the taped up elbow with the extension, and then the plastic collar that connects the hose to everything. So now it's a fully connected system. Okay, so there's the vent. Let me turn this on. It is kind of loud. But it's not so loud as to interfere with things going on in the rest of the house. The noise stays basically right here. You know, obviously I have the lights on there, and it is working, you know. So all in all, I think it was a worthwhile project. It works really well if anybody was concerned about it. I have used it for a few things this week already. No paint fumes in the house. So So anyway, that's it. That's how it works. I have no complaints. The only thing I had to do, as I said earlier, was I had to tape up the aluminum elbows and things like that because air was leaking into the house. But other than that, it works great. No problems with it whatsoever. If you feel you need something, this might help you. Might be your solution. It might not be. It works for me. So take it for what you will. That's what it is. And I appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you want to see more of what I've done, visit my website at mikestrains.wordpress.com. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.